In this video, we're going to look on new stunning model LTX2. We're going to use it ComfyUI so you can run this locally on your computer absolutely for free. To access this model, you'll need to have a latest model of ComfyUI, which include the workflow and necessary nodes. However, when the first time you open the workflow, it will ask you to download it models. That will happen only once. To access workflow, we'll go to Inside Templates, we'll click on a video, LTX2, we have it depth video, image to video, and more. Yes, if we compare LTX2 quality generation with WAN, they are a little bit different. WAN model is kind of focused on smaller 8GB VRAM cards. LTX will require more size. And it's a reason for this because they are using asynchronously two streams diffusion transformers. One of them is 14B parameters dedicated for the video stream, and another is 5B parameters that dedicated for the audio streaming. So let's go ahead and we'll open image to video just as example. It's very simple look workflow because with new ComfyUI we have the ability to take complex workflow and kind of shrink, combine to create one nice interface outside. Because of simplicity, this interface, we're missing some crucial parameters that will help us to make this video even better, and in some cases even work together with other sources. To expand, what we need to do, going right here and click on edit. As we click on edit, we stepped inside that node, and you can see it's a little bit complex, but don't get scared. I will go very fast to explain what each node can do. At least majority of them, and most important, will pinpoint to the areas where you probably want to modify to adjust and tweak the settings. So right here it's going from left to right, and if we look on the left, we'll import. Notice right here we have our image size, and we kind of creating empty image, and we also resizing image along the edges with the minimum. We also have some resizing outside this node, and this is resizing is have it already preset width and height. This is just a safeguards, but just let you know, sometimes size not necessarily will be where you set here. It's also controlling size inside this node. Important setting for us we want to pay attention, it is a frame rate. Right here it's at 25 frames per second, one right here and one above for the video. So notice we have the video and audio, 25 frames per audio and 25 frames per video. So you want to be sure they're exactly the same. Other ones you will have it out of sync words as it going along more and more. Frame rate is important for us because if we step out again, this is have it 121 frames. So to have it properly calculate how long actually, we'll need to have it 121 and divide by 25. So it's a little bit below 5 seconds. And if you want to change, you can increase frame count here. But usually, personal for me, I almost always use 24 frames. We have a scheduler here, which is help us to adjust our Euler sampler right there, Euler, and you can play with this. So this is settings. It's allowed you to kind of tweak a little bit with your video. If you don't like quality, just play around maybe with the different settings. Our LoRA model. So right here you can notice we have additional models, and this has allowed you to actually combine. For example, if you want to control your camera movements or other things, you don't need LoRA, just another workflow. You can combine them, or going inside here and re-enable them, so now they will be part of your workflow. And if we continue to exit right on the end, you can see we decoding, we have it our image video decoding, audio decoding, and combining everything together and output as well. Right here we have it our frames per second, where you need to modify as well to match your standard. So let's look on another one, workflow, and we'll just go open the text to image. You'll notice right here as well, we're hiding, we don't have an image output, but we're saying we have a just one. If we open, will be look very similar to what we have before, except instead processing image here, we're going straight from frames. This is another interesting thing. So you'll notice it's 24 frames. If before we have a 25 frames, this is have it 24, and here we have a 25. So just go over workflow. I notice sometimes mismatching by default workflow, and they can lead to maybe some wrong shifting. Sometimes all this can affect output video. So another interesting thing you can find here, it is negative prompt, because if we jump out, you'll notice we don't have it. All what we have it is just one single prompt. However, inside we do have an additional prompt, and if you for some reason want to modify something, like maybe you don't want even a camera movement at all, you can also step inside and modify here as well. And if you find the model maybe take too much space or run a little bit too slow, you can always try going with distilled models. They will load it a little bit faster and process just slightly faster as well, but with sacrificing a little bit of quality. And they usually achieve this by removing some parameters and making with the less steps. Instead 20, it's maybe run 15. And if you find your personal computer cannot run very well this model, a little bit too slow, maybe not enough VRAM, you can always go ahead and try and run on a cloud. ComfyUI Cloud, link down below. They have it exactly the same what you're running on your computer. So some result is actually not what you expected. Example, when I started with a different image and I put it, but it did create, is interesting because it's a flip back to prompt.
What can I get for you today?
And you can see how as well voice synchronizations work, because the model worked in both, but we did lost our original image. Another one is when you utilize the text to video and include the image and
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do
there you
do.
go. So let's go try again.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do.
So it's very nice. It's actually performed good on non-humans. It's what I was also testing on muppets, but lips moving very realistically. This is a very great new model. We can use it. Definitely save a lot of time and money not to do lip sync for my music video that I perform. And if you're interested to see how to do your own music video, check this video next. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.